So it's 2025 and you're just a beginner nutritionist or a nutritionist thinking about getting into the digital content creation space. So this episode is for you. I'm going to be answering a Q&A about creating impactful nutrition content for your social media in the year 2025. And guys, I have a beginner course coming out soon. I'm just putting in the final touches so that you can be able to start your digital content creation journey. And this is something I want to do as charities a favor, to just create a safe space for you to come and get all the necessary skills you need to be cutthroat in this changing technological world. So this is going to be a format of a Q&A. I'll be answering some of the common questions I researched and found about how to create impactful content, and it will also be in the course. So please stay till the end. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Charity. I'm a certified nutritionist and I'm a mental wellness advocate, digital content creator, mentor, researcher, everything. Yeah, I want my vast skill to be displayed. Yeah. So without further ado, let's start with the first question I want to be answering is, why is social media important for nutritionists in their practice or in their digital content space? For me, I feel like social media, especially in this changing world, is a very powerful tool. If you know how to use, because I've seen nutritionists who are using social media to make very meaningful, impactful change, but I just leave a list of their names. You can go check out their platform and see how they're using the social media to, one, educate, connect with clients who need nutrition services, and also to build credibility and trust. Because if you're consistent with what you're posting and it's evidence-based, well researched, I'm busy, I'll want a place where I can go and get this content without having to go and research. So I feel like it helps you establish a sense of reliability, and also it helps you attract new clients, because today everyone is on social media. You can juggle all the platform well and good, but if you can master two, you'll be good to go. And I feel like the way the world is changing, nutrition world is changing, everything is just coming up, so it's good to help you stay relevant in this vast changing technological world. And that's why one of my goals this year was to create a beginner course for a nutritionist who is thinking about getting into the space, because I feel like I've gotten to a place where I can offer my helpful skills, as I've seen my numbers are continuously growing and I'm continuously getting comfortable being on social media. The second question is, what type of content should I prioritize this year? For me, let me give you an example. I want to prioritize making courses, creating webinars and master classes for anyone who is thinking about getting into the digital space, or just a beginner nutritionist who is lost and they don't know what to do. I feel like I want to do that. So I feel like for you, you can go and research, like their search engines, I'll leave them here. You can go and type in the SEOS words, like commonly search nutrition words, nutrition topics, and then from there you can pick and start creating content. That is one way. Or if you're comfortable and you're good at a particular topic, let's say gut health, hormonal balance and imbalances, how to tackle it using nutrition, functional nutrition, tackle the functionality of different foods, the superfood as we call them. I feel like if you're comfortable and versatile in a specific area, that is a second way where you can share, like start creating content. Let's say you're good in diabetes, you're good in hypertension, you're good in weight loss, you're good in just overall education. You can be creating educational content for both nutritionists and nutrition clients. So I feel like that can center your niche and your audience. I'll talk about this in the upcoming course. So if I promote it, please make sure you buy the course and be able to get starting, because I feel like when you waste time thinking about employment, you will miss out on the skills you can do as you wait for that employment to find you. And this is one tip I'm giving to you, someone who has been job searching and still job searching. Yeah. So I feel like content you can specialize in is you can bust myths, yeah, common myths and misconception. You can storytell. I've seen some people are good at storytelling. You can create easy recipes and create guidebooks out of those recipes you're posting, and then people can purchase those guide in form of PDF, videos, or posts. And you can tailor practical tips for these upcoming busy people. Like, you just find a niche and a need, and then you create content on it. And then how do I come up with fresh content ideas? For me, what I do is I read a lot. And like I said, there's a search engine. I key in the most research topics in nutrition, and then I try to educate myself, and then I try to create content on that particular topic. So I feel like for you to stay updated and get fresh content, you can do this by staying updated with the relevant industry insights. um if you have a huge amount of following and there's a lot of engagement, you can engage with your audience through Q&As, through posts. You can ask them, what do you want me to create for you, which topic do you most want to know about nutrition, and then analyzing trends on platforms such as Instagram and TikTok. If your Instagram is on business mode, you can be able to see the demography that is following you and the topic they are most searching. So if you know that, then that's where you'll create content, because you stay relevant. And then you can use tools like Google Trends, and then just this content to help you, like this site, to help you stay up to date with what is currently happening in the nutrition field. And then, what is the best way to plan my social media content? For me, even on that course, I show you guys how to create a social media calendar. I used to want to wing it, like, like I wake up and I know I'm going to create this, but along the way, when you get a 9 to 5 job, or you start your business and everything is becoming overwhelming, if you have a content calendar, I feel like it can help you. It can. Oh. I feel like you'll be able to align your social media digital calendar with your goals. Actually, let me say my goals is to create more brand awareness. In my social media calendar, that is what I'll put. Like Monday, I tell you guys about what Charity Safe Haven is. Wednesday, I give you behind the scenes of how I come up with my content. Friday, I release a sit down video and I talk to you guys about the services I offer. So that is increasing my brand awareness. If you want to drive traffic to your website, you'll be leaving your link to your website in your content, so that people can click on it. I explain all this in that upcoming course, so make sure when it's out you buy, if you're thinking about getting into the digital content creation. And then I also talk about scheduling apps or software that can be able to help you schedule your content if you have a busy life, because I know sometimes life can get the best of you and you find yourself you're too busy to actually think about content creation. So by creating mass content and then scheduling them, so your social media platform will not lack a content. Yeah. And then how do I stand out in a crowded nutrition space? I feel like, for me, what I'll advise you is to create your unique voice. If you've noticed, people who are trending, people who go viral, and people who have a huge amount of following, they have their unique voice and their brand identity. Like for me, my logo, it's somewhere here, but you can also see there. It has my favorite colors, just growth and nature. I feel like that is what I use across all my platforms. So if you see that logo, you know this is Charity Safe Haven's work. And the way I post my content and create my content, you'll hear my voice in my content. So for you, make sure you use high quality visuals. You can share your personal story if you're comfortable to share with people, let people, strangers in your life, and then focus on your niche topics and things that align with your expertise and your passion, so that you don't lose or give up along the way when you feel like you're not getting the traction you want. And then what's the best way to engage with my audience. I feel like the best way to engage with your audience is to respond to comments and messages. Even if it's one comment, respond to it, respond to those DMs, respond to the questions people ask you. I feel like when you respond, people feel like you care. And then you can do this through polls too, and Q&As, going live, especially on TikTok. There's need for nutritionists to go and spread awareness about what nutrition is on TikTok. So you can do this, and then you'll find that when you engage more with your audience, your impression will go up, because people will say this one cares. Because I know there are some people, they don't respond to comments, and you know your audience, because they make you, they can also break you. Yeah. And then another question is, should I focus on one platform or multiple platforms? For me, you can see me in all the platforms. This has been a long time coming. I started creating content 2021. I wasn't really consistent back then, but I was still sort of creating content. Yeah. And then I started being intentional with my content creation in 2022, and then I progressed with 2023, and then 2024 I was full in content creation mode. That is when I noticed a lot of change. So for me, you see me juggling all the social media platforms, because I'm somewhat used to them, but I know there are some that suffer more than others. But for me, I'll advise you to start with one or two that you're comfortable with. Let's say LinkedIn for networking, and then Instagram for engaging with your audience, or LinkedIn for networking, and then TikTok for engaging with your audience. So you can start with those two, or start with one, let's say in Instagram, or LinkedIn, or TikTok, or Facebook, whichever you're comfortable with. And then once you master it, now you can start repurposing your content and sharing them to other platforms. Because with TikTok, mostly things that do well are short form videos and picture messages. So you can take one post on your Instagram, and then you repurpose it and post it on TikTok if you're comfortable with Instagram. In Instagram, we have reels, short form video, long form videos, picture posts, stories, posts, and everything. Facebook, you can post long form, like blog, like feed. If you're comfortable with it, that's where you go. And then same as LinkedIn. So I feel like I talk about all this in length in that course, and show you how to just juggle one social media platform at a go. How do I handle misinformation on social media? This is a question I always ask on my LinkedIn page, because I feel like there's a lot of people who want to be nutritionists, and they keep on doing our job. So for me, I always tell people, just calm down, don't be aggressive, match their energy with evidence-based educational posts. Simplify the complex terminologies so that your audience can understand. Use calm and factual tone, especially if you're addressing myth. If you're creating videos, use calm tone when you're debunking those myths. I remember when I used to make those videos, I don't know, I stopped. Maybe I should go back to making such videos. And then you create educational posts, simplify the complex topics, back up your claim with evidence. So I tell you guys to continue reading, and then use engaging visual to help you simplify. Let's say like you want to simplify what digestion is, you can have a video while you talk over it, how the food in the mouth travels until it reaches the large intestine, for someone out there to understand, where when he tell you to eat certain food at certain times and all that. What tools can I use to improve my content creation? For me, I use Canva. Canva is beginner friendly, so I use CapCut and InShot too to edit my videos. But InShot is much better, but CapCut has a lot of engaging templates and transitions, and just it's visually appealing. And then you can use analytics on your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or you can use Meta Business Suite to provide insight to your content. So you have to know how your impressions on your content, how many people are clicking your content, how many followers you're getting, so that you can know if your goal is to grow your social media, to see if your social media is growing or not. And then the last question is, how can I measure success on social media? I also explain this in depth in my course, and this is to track your metrics. You can use engagement such as your likes, comments, shares, to see how many people are liking your videos, how many people are commenting on your videos, how many people are resharing your content to their followers. And then reach and follower growth. If you're like I said in the previous any question, if your goal is to grow your followers, you know, like this is the growth I want in 3 months, in 4 months, in 6 months, in a year. And then focus on the quality of interaction rather than just the numbers. And this is what I want to talk about before I close this video. You know, most of the time you might create content and then it gets to a point and you're like, I'm tired, I'm not getting the likes I want, I'm not getting the subscribers I want, and then you end up giving up, or you end up trying to do too much. No, I feel like someone who genuinely relates to your content will be a follower and will be a community to you. So just focus on meaningful engagement, answer questions factually with evidence based, and if you get 1 or 2 clients in a day, that is a win for you. You keep on patting yourself on the back. And the last thing is to stay consistent. Yeah, consistency is key. So thank you so much for watching this episode. That course will be out soon. I'm hoping I'll be able to be done by the end of January so that it can be out on February. And I want it to help someone out there. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, yeah, and then follow me on all my social media platforms to get all the nutrition and nutrition related information. And until next time, I've been yours. Bye.